Alex Bregman has officially opted out of his contract. Alex, third baseman Bregman, as everyone calls him, is a free agent.
Yeah, I mean, that's on us. We tried to get a deal done with him at the Sam Adams event, and we couldn't close. So sorry
I
about
would
that
not
one.
say we. I really wouldn't say we.
Why?
Well, because I was there and I remember what happened, and it wasn't really me that said much during that portion. So we don't have to say we.
Listen.
One of us decided it was a good idea to try to negotiate with him while he was still under contract.
Yeah, I mean, Breslo's been doing that all year. Crochet, Roman Anthony, like why not us? That's it worked. That's what people do. That's how you avoid this free agent saga. Is you figure it out, you get an extension done before they become free agents.
You ask the hard questions.
Yeah,
Listen, you came to the table willing to talk numbers. He didn't.
that's exactly correct. He didn't want to be
And,
here.
and that you can you can tell the fans that you came there ready to negotiate, and when both sides don't want to play ball, it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
It takes two to tango, and we're doing our part. That's how hockey negotiations always go. The team always comes out and says something like that, like, hey, they got to be willing to play ball. They basically just say, like, well, the players don't want to negotiate with us, which is so gross because you don't hear that in other
Mm.
sports. But anyway, Bregman's a free agent. John Heyman, already, dude, Johnny Bold, Johnny on the Bold, as they call him. Johnny, hey, man, I got something to say. On November 4th is like, yeah, he'll be back with the Sox. Easy. It's over. He's back with the Sox. Jim Bowden saying, I don't think the Sox are going to commit long term to him whatsoever. And that's how we're starting. We're starting in November with a hard yes and a hard probably not, which is kind of you and I. Look at that. Look at us mirroring the rest of the sports media world, dude. You and me.
Yep. Yeah, man, that's what I was. Well, okay, that's a take. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird that Heyman's not just like actually I mean maybe it's too early for this, but you'd expect his messaging to be like, "Oh, the Dodgers and the Yankees have already made $200 million offers before they even can."
Yeah, I just feel like with this year, it's so obvious that the Sox need him. Like they do. Like we've already talked on this show, and I'm sure we'll talk about it extensively over the next few months. Like just how badly the Red Sox need him, that I don't think it takes away any negotiation leverage to just come out and say it should probably be the Sox, because he will still be a free agent. He will still get offers. He will still have teams coming after him, especially after the year that he had this year. But the Red Sox are on the verge of being something. Had a guy who really made them what they were last year and can't just say goodbye.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's weird because Heyman doesn't have credibility with Boris clients because he'll just say whatever Boris wants him to.
Mm-hmm.
Which this didn't feel like that, but still. And then you have Bowden who just says this stuff, just kind of says stuff. But I don't think either one of them are necessarily wrong in this case in terms of Bregman should be back with the Red Sox. That would be the most logical outcome of the offseason if you had to pick a team. For the reasons you just laid out, the Red Sox kind of have to pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Also, though, Breslow doesn't strike me as the guy that's going to sign a 6-year, $180 million deal for a player of his age. And I don't think that, I mean, if he wasn't willing to do it last year, I don't know why he'd be more inclined to do it now, other than he screwed up a couple other areas and he's a little more desperate.
Dude, let me come out here and say early. It is November 5th, but I will say it anyway. People throwing around 150 to $200 million contracts for Alex Bregman. Don't buy it. I don't buy it. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think it's going to happen at all. I think, though, the funniest outcome, if you've been keeping up with the Tigers in their Skubal negotiations, I think the funniest possible outcome here is that the Tigers do trade Skubal, but then pay Bregman $200 million. Not a likely one, but one that I thought of and was like, that would be silly. But I don't see any team realistically coming up there. Do you think that 6 years? How old is he right now? Let me look this up.
He's
Should know
31
this
right
because
now.
my
I'm
best
trying to
friend.
figure out if he's what age season this is. I think this would be 32 coming up. It is. So it's his age 32 season. He wasn't able to get that money
So
last
through
year.
his
Although
age 37 season.
he did get longer term offers and just picked us. So that
Well,
I guess
because he
he
wanted to
technically
reset the
kind of did.
market. He wanted the opt-outs and
Yeah.
all that because he wants that long-term deal.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing that scares me the most is I can envision Breslow giving a big deal, and it only takes one other suitor to be that aggressive.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So in that
And that does
scenario,
suck.
I don't see him coming back. But also, like, none of the free agents, all the free agent contracts I'm seeing, the projected values, one, don't believe in, and two, would never want to be a part of in terms of, like, I mean, I'm seeing Gleyber Torres getting in the 100 million range in these projections. I'm seeing Framber Valdez getting 200 million in some of these projections. I'm lost on that one. There's a lot of projected contracts that just don't make any sense to me.